Shalom, people. This is Brother Lyles coming at you with another video. And by now you've heard the verdict in Ahmaud Arbery sentencing phase of the case against the McMichaels. That the father and the son got life in prison without the possibility of parole, which I really believe they should have got the death penalty for that public execution, lynching of our brother Ahmaud Arbery. And the neighbor, or whoever the one that filmed the lynching, got life with the possibility of parole, but they still have federal charges that they had to be tried on. So it's probably going to be a few years before they even start serving any of their time, because they're going to be in the courtroom for the next couple of years. And so I thank the Most High for, allowing justice to prevail in that case. And I just think about myself, as a young black man back in the 1980s, myself, that it was just certain places that we couldn't go. As a black man, as a black person, at that time, it was just like what happened with Ahmaud Arbery, that if you was a black man and you went into certain areas here in the state of North Carolina as a black man or a black person, you could easily, come out in a casket. And I think about an incident that happened one time, when I was a teenager, and this is probably about a year before I was going into the Army, that me and my friend, we was young and crazy, at the time I wasn't working, and was just going out doing crazy stuff. Nothing too crazy, but we decided that one day we was gonna ride our 10 speeds from the city that we was in to another little city in the area. And it was gonna probably be about probably a 10 mile ride or more, round trip. But the thing was, we was gonna be going through some country white areas that we knew we wasn't supposed to be going, but we were just kind of like young and crazy, I was in pretty good shape and everything, and we was just, acting crazy. And we sat out on our 10 speeds and started riding and everything, and we got to a certain part of the where we knew that we was in the country part of where white people lived at. Man, them white people came out there, was calling us, hey nigga, and they was letting their dogs loose on us, and we was laughing at the time and stuff, because like I said, we was in pretty good shape, so we was paddling real fast, right, to get away. And whatever, we got to the little city that we was going to, whatever. And when you got to this city, at the entrance of the city, they had this fence with all these plaques of these different companies and different clubs and stuff was part of it. And one of the signs on that fence was a Ku Klux Klan, a Confederate, the Confederate Sons or something on there. And I said, oh my goodness. So we rode around for a little while or whatever, and then we said, oh man, we gotta go back through the gauntlet again. And we took off, man, and man, we made it through. But I mean, now that I think back to it, that was really stupid of us, because the same thing that happened to Ahmaud Arbery could have happened to me and him, if not with a gun. Is that they could have just rolled us off the road, with a car or something, and we would have, either our body wouldn't have never been found, or would have been found, but it wouldn't have been no evidence. And basically, That's what was gonna they was trying to do with Ahmaud Arbery. But you know, unlike the times past, you got social media, you know, black going on right now that made a stir about it. And who knows, maybe if the film wouldn't never got uploaded, you know, they could have got away with their lies that, you know, he was breaking into houses that were being built, stealing copper tubes, and that they was just defending their neighborhood. Which again, even if he was stealing copper pipes, which I don't believe that story, was it enough for you to hunt him down and, you know, kill him, you know, and not let the law enforcement do their job? But again, you know, this is not even a drop in the bucket of all the different crimes and things that have been done to us that they never got convicted. But we don't want to make light of what happened, because, you know, this is again, you know, Most High letting us know that his favor is shining upon us again, and that, you know, he is standing up for us in his own way. So I thank the Most High for, you know, getting those 2 individuals off or 3 individuals off the street, and also praying that, you know, our people come to understand that even if now they would let you ride through their neighborhoods or whatever without any protest, that still doesn't change what's inside their heart, because the law is turning against them. That's not going to make them in favor of it. That's going to just make them to try to run further and further out into the boondocks away from you. You know, that area that I told you that I rode my bike through, me and my friend, you know, decades ago now. It's just ironic that, you know, when we made our move from where we was at in 2016, rather 17, where we moved to, right? We moved to, well, no, it was 16. Yeah, it was 2016. Where we moved to was not that far from the road that me and my friend rode down. In fact, you know, when I'm taking my son to work, or when we coming in and out of the development, you use the same road to get out on the highway sometimes. And I'm saying it's just kind of poetic justice that decades ago, only time that a black person would have been seen out in that area is if they was working on a farm picking tobacco for some white farmer. And now here you got all these all these developments out here, and black people moving out here. And now, you know, it's kind of semi-safe for you to walk some places. Even still right now though, it's still some places, you know, that's just out there that I wouldn't walk, but, you know, at night. But I feel somewhat safe that I could ride my bike with a group of people, of course, not by myself down today, without having to look over my shoulder, because right now it's more of us moving out in that area. So I just wanted to talk about that and thank the Most High Yah for his many blessings. And if you see this video, I want you to give it a thumbs up. I want you to share, and I want you to subscribe and leave a comment. Be blessed.